Hey guys, listen up. This is going to be a video that you're going to want to save. It's going to be fairly long, but hear me out when it comes to a forever resistance training workout. As you get into your 30s, 40s, and 50s, it's very hard to maintain a specific workout and you constantly having to change it up. Great, okay. Time becomes a factor. You know, you only want to work out 3 days a week versus 4 or 5. That's all you have time for. So this is what I do for my 3-day lifting, for just lifting alone, okay? I take 3 to 4 exercises. For instance, I'm going to give you back and buys. That's 1 day. So I take 3 to 4 exercises for back, 3 or 4 exercises for buys. And what I do is I, for instance, if I'm going in on, let's say, lat pull down, okay, I warm up, of course, with a few sets, and then I do a lat pull down at my heaviest weight, which I would say between 8 to 11 reps, 8 to 12 reps, somewhere in there in that range. So I do that for 2 to 3 sets, okay? And I build up to these sets over time. That's why I'm saying 3 to 4 sets. So let's assume I'm doing 3 right now. So I do the lat pulls for 3 sets or 2 sets, and then my last set is a set of 25 reps. But I start out with my weight higher, okay, for like 4 to 7 reps. And then I lower the stack by one plate, for instance, or I lower the weight. And I don't stop, and I do all 25 reps in a row. If I have to break for a few seconds because I'm exhausted, I start over again, okay? I start again and get to 25 reps. Whether it takes me a minute to do that or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it doesn't matter. But what you're doing is exhausting that muscle, exhausting that. And try to keep your form pure, okay? Keep it clean. If you gotta lower the weight again, do it. If it's only 3 more reps, do it. Lower the weight until, I don't care if you have 1 plate. I don't care if you have 20 pounds there that you're pulling down. Exhaust the muscle, okay? And then from there, I wait a few minutes, okay? Let's say 2 to 4 minutes for my next exercise, okay? Let's say it is seated rows, okay? Seated rows. I do the same thing. 3 to 4, in this case, 3 sets. I'm sorry, and I do 8 to 11 reps for the first 2 at my heavy weight. And then I do 25 reps on that last set, raising the stack a little bit to 4 to 7 reps, okay? And then I move that forward. This workout can be done fairly quickly, and you can always add in an extra set or an extra type of exercise, okay? For instance, again, long video, stay with me. If on my leg day, I do 3 to 4 different exercises because I like doing legs. I know, crazy. Don't laugh at the glasses. I broke my other one, so this is all I have, and I can't see most of the time. LASIK is coming. But I take the exercises on leg day. Let's say I'm doing 3. I do leg extensions, okay? And I do leg curls. But I also do a deadlift. I also, meaning like I do deadlift. I love deadlifting. So I take a free form, regular weight exercise, and I do 2 machines. Or I do 2 regular with just weights, dumbbells, free weights, and then I incorporate one machine. So how I would do this, let's say I was doing the leg extension. I would take and do 3 sets, okay? Again, 8 to 11, my heaviest weight. After I warmed up, whether I do some standing lunges or something like that, in-place lunges, but I take and do 2 sets of that, 8 to 11, heavy weight. And then I up the weight again, and I do 25 reps, 25 to 30, okay? And you don't have to stay there. I do it till exhaustion, until it's fatigued, and I lower the weight. So, for instance, if I'm doing, let's say I'm doing a 120-pound leg extension, that's my max. I'm like, dude, that's me. Let's say I get to 6. Okay, great. And I do that for two sets. And then I go in my last set, what I do is if I'm at 120, I move that to 140 or 160 and do that for let's say 4 to 8 reps. Okay. And then once I get to, let's assume I get to 8, I take and lower the plate 1, go in, and if I can only do 2 or 3, I'm at 11, for instance. If I did 8 plus 3, stop, lower the plate again. And I do that over and over until I get to 25 reps. So I did 3 sets, doesn't take me long. I'm able to move forward. And by the time you walk out of the gym, you have exhausted your muscles. Okay, you've exhausted those to the point where you only need 3 days a week. And that's a very fast, quick workout, but it also maintains muscle and it will build muscle over time because you are tearing muscle fibers. Okay, when you're doing 25 reps of something, after you just lifted some heavy weight, you're going to tear some muscle fibers to build new muscle and let your muscle know, like, hey, I'm here to stay. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. But if you want more tips like this, or if you want a complete plan and broken down exactly, hit me up. I know this is a long message. Apologize. I haven't been on here in a while because I've been super busy with clients. Much love, guys. Thanks. Later.